Hit that like button just like Tyson.
All right, you just got off the phone with your girl?
Mm-hmm.
Nice conversation?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, when's she getting out, bro?
In April.
April, man. I know you can't wait, man. I know you can't wait about that, man.
Yeah.
A man needs his woman, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you that.
She been gone 15 years.
She been gone 15 years?
Yep.
Damn, that's a long time for a female to be gone away from her children.
Yep.
Yeah, speaking of somebody being gone away from their children, man, do you know that Dr. Dre haven't seen his kids in at least 17 years? Well, I know for a fact he haven't seen his grown adult daughter for 17 years, bro.
That's crazy. I don't know what to say about that because I can't imagine not seeing my daughter like that.
For 17 years? Like, it's kind of hard not talking to your daughter for like 3 months.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't talk to your daughter for 3 months, it's kind of hard on the person, man.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? She got a job.
Where at?
She's a FedEx driver.
Wait a minute. Laugh, but goddamn, man.
A guy worth $800 million. He got a daughter that's a FedEx driver. I mean, like, she can come to this door and drop off my package.
It's crazy because if you really think about this, right, from a person who's been incarcerated, if I really wanted to get some money, all I really had to do was get your daughter to come somewhere, kidnap her, and call you. Hey, Joe, I need this money.
But see, the thing is, I think if somebody kidnapped her, called Dr. Dre and said, give me $10,000 or we're going to kill this bitch, I think Dr. Dre just called the FBI and say, hey, man, y'all got to save my daughter, but if y'all don't save her, then, man, I know y'all will do y'all best. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's crazy, man. For real?
Man, bro, I could not make this shit up, man. Like, I don't come out of thin air with this stuff, man.
Man.
I can't make it up, bro. Like, I would not talk about Dr. Dre in this type of manner if it was not true. If, you know what I'm saying, all the blogs going with it, everybody else talking about it. Like, it's definitely true, man. Dr. Dre, like he's been, like, mean to women for, like, his whole life.
Yeah.
You know, when you look back at his past, he was in trouble for putting his hands on Dee Barnes, which happens to be a female interviewer back in the day from MTV or something like that. Like, he put his hands on her for questions. Like, God.
He used to beat on Miss Chalet, didn't he?
Hell yeah, man. They made a whole movie about it called Surviving Compton, man. And everybody's mad at Michelle A because she went with Suge Knight. But Suge Knight, he was protecting her from Dre.
Oh, my God, man. Dre, you was an icon, man. I would never take that away from you, man. I ain't gonna never deny it or none of that, man. But it's some things that you cannot do, man. Your icon status does not cover up, man. And not seeing your grandkids, your daughter for 17 years, man, it's just crazy to me, man.
Crazy as hell. Hey, do you know that Dr. Dre actually donated like $67 million to Southern California University, or one of them universities down there in Southern California?
Why are you donating $67 million to a university when you got a daughter that's a FedEx driver? What about giving them some money, man? Man, Joe, it's too many ways for you to, you know what I'm saying, disperse money to your kids in a financial situation. In bank institutions, you can have you a corporate account. And you could just put money in that corporate account so your son, your daughter, your niece, your nephew, your great auntie, your great uncle, all of them could take some money out and be okay for the month or the next 5 months, 6 months, man. Come on, man. You worth too much, man. You mean too much to too many, man.
Speaking of him being worth too much, you know his wife about to give him a divorce, right?
Right.
And
I know about that one.
Yeah, that's why his daughter's actually speaking, because she said all she wanted is a relationship with her father. And like now that they're getting a divorce, maybe she can have that relationship. But his wife that he's getting a divorce from now, she wants half of the money.
What? I wouldn't necessarily, because I've read into this, and she was asking for a lot of money for a lot of dumbass things like 90,000 on entertainment, 50,000 for cell phones.
Hey man, I see
on,
90,000 on entertainment, man. It's just she bees in the strip club a lot, maybe. She see them Chippendales.
I mean, I still can't see 90,000 on just dancing, man. No, man, no.
Well, I feel like this. I feel like his wife should take what his daughter's saying right now to the judge, because she know for a fact. That's the reason why this why I think she want all of that type of money, because she know for a fact that Dr. Dre is gonna do her just like he do his own blood and give her nothing if it's up to him. Give her nothing, man, if it's up to him.
I'm gonna say it like this here, right? Because I've been in the legal system. And I know you get alimony, child support. I know women get a lot of different things, right? But asking for a frivolous amount. Now I can see if the man got to pay 30,000 in child support because he's got the money, and I can see if he got to pay 200,000 in alimony because he has the money, and this is the lifestyle that she's used to. But just going around asking for half of $400 million. Come on, man.
Well, speaking of the lifestyle that she's used to, guess what his kids is used to, bro?
Nothing.
Nothing. Zero. Zilch.
They stand, if she a FedEx driver, she stand in the projects. And if she stand in the projects, I know he ain't doing nothing for her.
He ain't doing a goddamn thing for his kids, man. And I'm just saying that, you know, even if I was upset with my kids, I still would bankroll them. You know, so even if I was upset with him, I still a bankroller.
Man, you could have opened up a few businesses and just got them to get hot and just gave the businesses to the children, and they could have survived like that, man. I mean,
yeah, that's true. You can open up he could have opened up 3 Chick-fil-A's.
Man.
And just let other people run it and just let the money come and they get money. They probably wouldn't even have to know they own the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we actually own the Chick-fil-A, and you know, you'll spend the initial money on it, however much it costs to get it. But I'm pretty sure that's peanuts in the bucket to $800 million though, bro.
Yeah. You could have just opened up a couple of clubs and because it's a cash business, so they get cash every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not cash, but you
I probably won't want them to have cash every day. Like they'll have to work for it.
Yeah, just let it accumulate though. You know what I'm saying? And then
they'll have to work for it. I wouldn't have a club, nothing like that. I feel safer with a Chick-fil-A or, you know what I'm saying?
Even with that,
McDonald's.
that's still a cash business.
Right, a McDonald's or something like that.
Yeah.
And, you know, just set them up for them. And, you know, Drake could have did that shit years back.
Yeah.
Because, you know, it's just ridiculous. You get $67 million to strangers and refuse to give $1 million to people you know. That's your blood that should be doing well regardless. Now, I can't see no reason why they shouldn't get bankrolled. If they got issues, you got enough money to place them into positions where them issues can be dealt with.
You can actually go ahead to a psychiatrist as a group and nail the issues down and then try to work it out.
You know, I definitely think he's touched by some type of mental issue. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of blacks in the black community, we actually have issues that we have to deal with. That's why, you know, like you can see people just feel so sad at times, feel happy, just bipolar, don't even know it. You know, just some of them are more prone to show it. Some of them are way more laid back with the way they show theirs. But, you know, it's there. It's definitely there. So, you know, trauma, people shell shocked, you know what I'm saying? Just issues that black people go through.
PTSD. Yeah, I definitely know it's true.
You know, but as far as 17 years without seeing your daughter, like, that's ridiculous, bro.
It's stupid as hell. Stupid.
That's ridiculous, man. You know, Dr. Dre, you got to do better, man. You can't have that girl. If that girl a truck driver, man, get her a trucking company. You know what I'm saying? do something, man. If you don't like the boyfriend, but 17 years, goddamn. Like she said, I think he left them at an early age, like about 5 years old or something like that.
I'm guessing that this is the kid. The kid's by Michelle A, right?
No, I'm not sure. I don't think it was the kids by Michelle A. But you know, it was a previous relationship. We know that. Maybe it is Michelle A. Maybe it's not Michelle A. We'll do more research on that, and probably since you asked that, I will go and I'll be able to research it and put it in and let them know if it was Michelle A's kids. But I'm not sure how many kids he had with Michelle A. I think he only had one.
Yeah, because she had one with Suge too.
Yeah, because this person right here has 3 kids with Dre.
Oh, yeah.
So it's probably was somebody a little bit before Michelle A. You know, Michelle A probably was a hot singer, you know what I'm saying? Sexy ass voice. You know, even though she talk like whatever, you know, she got a sexy voice, unique voice, you know, and she can definitely turn on the charm probably. But I just don't I could never be this type of father, man, to where I wouldn't bankroll my kids if I came into a large sum of money, especially like they wouldn't be hella poor. They're, you know, they will have lessons and shit. But me and Dre's relationship with our children are different. So
yeah.
No, it is what it is.
Okay.
Check this out.
What's up?
You know G Herbo, the rapper G Herbo?
Yeah.
Tell me why he was arrested for a $1.5 million fraud operation.
Oh, man.
Cracking cars operation. Now I said in the other video that I made about it. So if y'all ain't see that video, go ahead and check it out. But I said in that video that he never rapped about cracking cards, but he actually did rap about cracking cards, but it was just little snippets of, you know, it wasn't I crack cards, I'm good at it. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you know, I know card crackers too, and you know what I'm saying, woo. But he's facing some time, bro.
And this is crazy, right? Because no matter how many times you see it, whether it be a rapper getting killed or it's, excuse me, a rapper being killed or a rapper going to prison because of this and then he snitched on that. Man, listen, Joe, you in the limelight. There's certain things you can't do. You being watched, they want that money back. Come on, man. Use your head, man.
So what's going to have to happen to G Herbo?
Man, G Herbo finna go face some time. You finna go face. They serious about that bank. They serious about that banking. You finna have to go do some time behind that, man.
Yeah, they serious about that banking, but not only that, bro. The reason why G Herbo was even caught was because he tried to buy designer puppies. He tried to buy designer puppies is the reason he got caught.
Oh, come on, G Herbo. Don't tell me you was out there trying to buy a Leo miniature Chihuahua and shit, man. Come on now, man.
Man, I think it was like one of those super pit bull bullies, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like 20,000, 10,000, you know them dogs cost.
Cost an arm and a leg.
But he rented private jets. He had a villa in Jamaica for a while. He rented fucking luxury cars. And the reason he get popped off is for a fucking dog, bro. You know what they did? They told G Herbo to text them back, but he had to use his official Instagram to text them because they thought something was suspicious.
Yeah. See, I'm going to tell you like this here, right? When you're dealing with people, right, you have to have some type of good conversation. But when you're dealing with a corporation, a banking, or something, they don't really too much care about your conversation. They just care about your bank and your credit. You know what I'm saying? And that case, your credit talks for you. But when it came around to you actually having to talk and pull some finesse, man, you couldn't do that, man. Because you raised some antennas. You got somebody thinking really suspicious about you, even though you a big name rapper. Come on now, man. Come on, man. You gotta leave that alone, man.
Hey, well, G Herbo wasn't the only rapper that was arrested this week. Have you heard of Casanova 2 times? He coming out of New York.
Yeah, I think I have.
Yeah, man, Casanova, man, they hit him with the RICO Act, though, man. He got gang activities, man. And they saying some shit like this on the internet that he did an interview and they using the interview. And guess who I think the interview was with? I think the interview was with Vlad TV, bro. And that's what the internet thinks too, because he got a Vlad TV interview where he says that he stabbed like 12 people when he was in jail, and he jumped on this amount of people, he did this and that to people. Like, they finna use all of that. And it seemed like that's all they got on this guy is the fact that he's a gangbanger. You're right, he's a gangbanger in the media.
First and foremost, I'm gonna tell you this here, right? When you go to court,
self-snitching, man, self-snitching.
When you go to court, it's the prosecutor's job to make you look bad. Prosecutor does that. And it's bad enough when you help him to make you look bad by using the interview. Don't you know that white boy is going to cooperate because he doesn't want any trouble with them people. He doesn't want any trouble. Instead of him saying, you know, that's client, I'm not getting involved in that. He came to me, we did. If you want to know something, it's public records. Go find it.
It's on YouTube, so
go find it. It's on public records.
Very easy to find.
Don't come talking to me. But I mean, he's bound to give them what he's want, what they looking for, man.
I just think it's a damn shame, man, because Casanova made a video, man, on Instagram, and he was like, you know, it's hunting season on rappers, which it is hunting season on rappers, but I think the rap community is bringing it upon themselves, man, with the recent murders and the drug and the gang connections with these rappers. You know, the feds is saying like Casanova 2 times was the front man getting the message of the gang out, and stuff like that, bro. Like, that's what they using against him. Like, it's just like what the RICO Act was made for, right? The RICO Act was made to connect you with these people, and what they doing. You know what I'm saying? And they can get you connected with them because, you know, you're involved with them. But from what they did, they can connect you with that shit and give you time. And they saying that Casanova was a front man, and the guy that got the message out, and the message they wanted out was that join our gang, pay a tax and all that. You know, everything that rappers say. Everything that rappers say.
So this is exactly what the RICO is. The RICO was designed for mobsters. Okay, now when you're dealing with an ongoing enterprise, it doesn't matter which arm you move. It's all connected to you because they all communicating with you. But what you describing is him in a conspiracy.
Conspiracy.
Because
all of that
he's saying that if you don't pay gang taxes, and he may not even realize that, you know, it's some people out here that's making people pay taxes, but they're communicating with you. You may not be giving orders. They're communicating with you. And those guys got clunked together, and you was one of them because your number kept popping up on the phone. I don't understand this, man. Why is it that you guys keep on disrespecting somebody's dead, jumping out there talking about you GDK, BDK, Vice Lord K, all this, and you not even in that section? Don't you know that you're a public figure? That means you have to come out of your comfort zone and meet people. You never know who you're going to run into. And in a lot of cases, you run into the wrong one.
Well, speaking of disrespecting the dead, we got a story coming out of New York, man. I found it appalling. I found it just too much clout chasing. I found, like, the guy that did it, like, New York need to take care of this guy, man. And, you know what I'm saying, make it a point that we finna stop allowing this type of disrespect. Because the guy actually went to a dead rapper's grave, and the dead rapper is Nick Blicky of the Blicky's crew out of Brooklyn, New York. A guy actually went to his grave, man, and stood on top of his tombstone and wrote GDK across his tombstone. You know, it's just really weird to me that people would do this. Like, what type of person does something like this, bro? Like, your own crew need to take care of you, man. You in violation, bro. Like, that's a major violation. See, they took it to another extreme than Chicago. You never seen a Chicago nigga do some shit like this.
I'm gonna say this here, man. You dumb idiot. Why would you go and disrespect the dead like that, man? Don't you realize, man, that you're going to have to deal with family members, friends, not just the guys that when you go into these other different states, man? Are you really this retarded? You a rapper, man. They gonna always see that. That's gonna be the number one thing these gang members talk about is how you disrespected one of their guys. You're a moron. Kill yourself before they kill you. Or get on there and apologize. Swallow your pride.
My thing is this, man. That was just too much, bro.
Yeah.
Like, nobody would do that. Like, y'all just bringing trolling to a new level out of New York, man. I'm going to say these New York guys doing that shit because Chicago don't do things like that. Chicago will mention you in the song, but to go as far as to go to your grave site and decimate it or, you know what I'm saying? Like, Chicago ain't on that, bro. Like, it's just crazy to me that New York would try to boost this shit up. Man, these rappers, man, they got to start getting touched up, bro. They thinking... That's the thing with Casanova. That's the thing with Casanova. They thinking they can go out there and say, yeah, I stabbed 7 people in jail. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? They thinking they can say things like that and do things like that. When y'all got to be like, if y'all was smart, man, y'all would be like, man, I never did none of that shit I rap about. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Like, Vlad, I got a new song coming out. It's called Woo Woo. I never did none of that shit. He want to know about your moms. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then now the shit coming back to hunt people. And I definitely believe that that's that Vlad TV interview because they didn't mention it in the indictment. No. But they did say that it was an interview out. And I believe that it was that Vlad TV interview where he said he stabbed 12 people in jail. And they going to use that shit to keep his ass in the hole, drive his ass insane for his whole 2-3 years. He's locked up. 10 years maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
like, you're a menace to society. The jury might give your ass 10 years just for saying you stabbed 12 people in jail.
And then you saying that, what if somebody, homeboy got stabbed in the prison that you was at, and you said that you stabbed, and he figured that that's who you stabbed, and he come, you a moron too, man. Come on, man.
Well, the thing is,
man.
What if the police go back and say, well, while he was in jail in this part, this guy died? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? While he was in jail and he was around here, this guy right here was killed. You know what I'm saying?
RICO by itself carries a minimum of life. Maximum of life. You can't get around like you gotta do life. You guys are idiots, man. Use your head.
Yeah, they idiots, man, because it all boils down to just a lack of sensitivity with black folks, man. Like, man, why would you go to a guy's grave and, like, you know what I'm saying, spray paint over his grave and think that shit cool, though?
High. That's all I'm going to say. This dude was mega high off some serious drugs, and he didn't know what he was doing.
Well, you know what? I hope he go to jail because he videotaped it, and we can see who it is. I hope he's arrested for it, and he can sober up a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, because one thing prison good for is sobering you up.
Mm-hmm. Put his ass on probation. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, man. Get them drugs out of the system, man, because that was too much, bro. Yeah. Like, you can't do that type of shit. That's a crime against humanity. You know what I'm saying? You got it on video. So, you know, hey, man.
Man, why would you do
his family gonna press charges. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
That's desecration of a grave. You do realize that, right?
Yeah, that's a crime.
That's a federal crime.
That's what niggas don't think they doing. Like I said when they go on Vlad TV. Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers don't think that they committing crimes when they say what they say. Or they admit to crimes.
My bad. It's a state crime. It depends on where you at. If you in D.C., Arlington Cemetery is a federal crime. But you're an idiot. I don't know what you was thinking. And whoever said, yeah, that's a good idea, let's do that, they're idiots too. You got to go to somebody else's city to do a show. You're an idiot.
Right, man. Hey, man, the disrespect is at an all-time high. You know, not only will we have flying cars in the future, we're going to have flying niggas, man, because these niggas are going to be getting through off the stage, bro. You know what I'm saying? These niggas are going to be getting through off the stages, man. You know what I'm saying? When they go places and they perform these weird-ass songs. You know, some of them can get away with it, but majority of them can't. You know what I'm saying? Majority of them can't. But it just makes no sense to me personally that somebody would go to someone's grave that's dead, spray paint their grave. Like, damn, New York, y'all that motherfucking gangbanging now, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all like LA in the 70s, shit, what the fuck? No, calm down, man. Like, gangbanging ain't about that no more. Gangbanging is about reaching new heights, man. You know, doing other things, man. Y'all just going too far with it, man. And the New York OGs need to take care of that. The New York shorties need to take care of that. His own crew need to take care of that because that was a violation, man.
This is what I want to know about rap. Whatever happened to connecting with each other to try to get this money, man? You out of poverty, man. Whatever happened to being happy about that, man?
It's called trolling, G. And not only is it called trolling, that's how they get known quicker. Now people are going to look this guy up. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a sad truth about it. But, you know, who I hope looked this guy up?
Who?
The NYPD looked this guy up and charged him with the crime that he committed on Facebook for everybody to see. That's just the only thing I hope happens out of this situation. And sober his ass up.
Yeah.
You know, because you get 2 years probation, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you can't.
Gotta drop.
Right, you got to drop. So, you know, whatever, that shit was just uncalled for, man, really. You know, somebody got to do something about it. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, man, people in jail got to start standing up too. You know what I'm saying? Running these jails the correct way.
That's another thing. Homeboy, you better hope you don't never get locked up on no federal charge because you're going to have to go to the federal joint and them same people that dude you desecrated people get in contact and find out who you are, you're going to have to see them, man.
Oh, they know who
he is. Or you're going to have to pay tax.
They know who he is, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming on the show today. I can tell that you're tired, man. You've been working on the railroad all motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? So I can tell that you're tired, bro. But, you know, we always, you know, the fans like you on the show, bro. They like your opinions, man. They think you know, you got like-minded people that like what you think. You know what I'm saying? So they like you on the show, and you my best friend, so you always on the show anyway. So, man, you know, but we appreciate this, and we appreciate your thoughts on the current news that's going on daily, every single day. I can't make this stuff up. You know what I'm saying? I just need y'all to do one favor for me, bro. Before we leave this show, hit that like button, just like Tyson.
Subscribe for more content.